Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Watch Your Ride, which is, that's right, a biking game. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love games about biking.
It's really weird, everyone.
Woo!
And you're done. Have a good night, David.
Night, David. Yep. It is entirely possible that my lack of discretion about my feelings about Little Hope's ending has gotten me blacklisted by the company.
But if you could go back in time and do it all over again, you'd do it all the same way.
Of course I would. I was being honest. Yeah. The game is still compromised. And like I said, I made this whole video about how, like, the true ending, which is ridiculously difficult to find. Again, only 20% of the people who finished the game got the true ending. Because you have to do such weird steps to get to it. Well, that was embarrassing. So every time... Oof. Alright, here we go. You had to do such weird steps to get to it, right? Careful. This is happening. That almost happened. Right. I'm like, the crazy part about Little Hope is it actually has a good story, but no one's ever going to be satisfied by it because, and this is key, careful, almost no one's going to see that ending. And more importantly, even though the actual ending is actually a good wrap-up to the story and an interesting plot, fundamentally, 99% of what you do in the game doesn't matter to the ending, and most of the characters you play as are just figments of somebody's imagination. Oh my god, I'm racing against a ghost! This is wonderful! Yeah, I'm obsessed with Lonely Mountains Downhill. No! It depends, Elliot. Like I said before, and I mean, you can ask with Unabridged this about me. He's the one who played the game with me pre-launch for a co-op session, which went great, I think. You can listen to it if you want. We made a recording, obviously. Kind of like how it replaces your character every time you restart. It's a nice touch. Anyway, it's a really good game if it were about what it was about, you know? If at the end of the game, I'm a skeleton riding a bicycle, can I please keep this character? I landed on the railing, which was actually surprisingly badass. Nope.
No! You seem to be having a horrible time controlling it.
It's tough to control.
Anyway, you were saying about playing...
yeah, like, the problem is, no matter how good the real ending is, the fact that most of the characters you play as aren't real, and none of the story actually 99% of the story didn't actually happen, is gonna kill people's enthusiasm for the game. Because the first game, and this is the difference, like, yeah, there were no monsters. It was, oh no! It was all a hallucination caused by chemical weapons, right? But there were still people on a boat being chased by villains, and people could actually die. Whereas in Little Hope, nothing was real. Nothing happened. A guy walked through a town, and then left. And he either left...
Santa?
Yes.
Santa, no! Just kill Santa?
Yes. And now I'm going to kill this guy dressed all in white and a bulletproof vest for some reason. And now I'm a mailman. It's a weird game, huh?
Yeah.
That went very poorly. Yeah, and that's the problem with Little Hope. Like, the true ending happens if you get everybody killed by sucking at the game. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. So you expect people to purposefully suck at the game to get the ending you want? Like the ending that revealed what was actually happening? Are you kidding me?
To get the letters?
Well, you don't have to, but you should. I assume they're a bonus rather than... Oh, we'll find out, right? Careful. Am I playing as a scuba diver?
Yep.
This game is so weird. I honestly thought there was a railing there. Hey, Queen! You missed on the plushie cam, sadly.
Bonjour!
Hey, here we go.
What's Happy Wheels, and have you played it?
No, what is Happy Wheels?
Santa!
He is Santa. It's true, Unabridged. The only reason to replay is if you were trying to get the true ending, but, like, you can just watch that online. Like, none of the characters are quote-unquote real within the narrative of the world, so who cares what their relationships are? And that's the only thing to go back and check, how different decisions create different relationships. But, spoiler alert, there's no alternate paths to go down. Everyone always sticks together and splits up at the same times. There's no character who can disappear at the start of the game, like there was in Man of Medan. Like, come on. No, we got this. Oh my god, no! Oh, perfect. See, that's awesome, Unabridged. So what's Happy Wheels about? Are you kidding this? How? How did I do that one on my first try after dying 12 times on the Wheels mission? Yeah, you have to collect all of the wheel icons, or it doesn't count. Or you don't beat the level. Careful. No! Not a problem. Just gonna turn the bike around. It's actually easier to do than that in real life, but whatever. I'm gonna carefully turn the bike around again. What the heck kind of a guy am I playing as now? Some sort of British safari guy?
It looks like he has on a pith helmet.
Yeah, that's why I said a British safari guy. Black belt, tan clothes, pith helmet. Maybe. Exactly right, Unabridged. Oof. Although it's not as bad as... Oh, I thought that was a ramp. So now I have to beat the ghost to the finish line. You might be saying, is beating a ghost to a finish line any different than just having a time limit? And the answer, of course, is no. It's not. It's just more fun. Oh, cool, Elliot. I may have seen it on the channel then. 15 seconds. Here we go. Or here we don't. Oh, this is a stupidly difficult level. Nope. Oh, she definitely didn't.
Huh?
See your message.
Sorry, I'm kind of distracted and my head hurts, so I'm not really paying that close attention to the comments.
Nice,
which I do
Unabridged.
apologize for.
Okay, then I do know the game you're talking about. If it's the weird game, someone got me to play it on the channel, or not play it, but look it up on the channel once, so I do know the game you're talking about. I just didn't remember the name, so thank you for reminding me. Oh, this is going poorly. Here we go. Nope. It does have that vibe, Unabridged. Of course I know who Jack Septic Eye is. We were co-stars in the game Murder House. That's a true fact. He is, of course, much more famous than I am. But we were co-stars in the game Murder House. Careful. Yeah, well, the ghost was trying to, you know, ride directly through me, which seems kind of impolite. This is happening. Oh my god, 11, 12. That was enough time, right? Oh, it was. I gotta say, guys, I didn't know what to expect from this, but you've made a terribly interesting, you know, try and die. I mean, it's not as bad as, you know, the real try and die games, but a real, you know, try and die type of bike adventure game. So, bravo. I am having, as the kids say, a blast. Whew. All I would change would be if I could turn a little faster. But I get it's tough. Thankfully, no unabridged. Charlie Brown did not grow up to be a child molester. We got this.
I'm sorry. I know Scott Baio's not a good person, but what?
Yeah, you can read some interviews about what Nicole Eggert had to say about,
Oh, damn.
you know, the famously, the 30-year-old Scott Baio dated the 18-year-old Nicole Eggert the moment she turned 18.
Oof.
But you're going to hear some stories about what happened before she turned 18 if you listen to Nicole Eggert. So I'll just leave it at that. Not my claim, Nicole Eggert's claim. And last I heard, Scott Baio hadn't sued her for defamation. What? That was amazing. I love time loop games, Elliot, unless they're the game 12 minutes, which is apparently the... What? There's a fan that pushes you up into the air. This is amazing. God, this game just gets more and more interesting. I tend to love time loop games. The best of them, of course, being Shadow of Memories or Shadow of Destiny, depending what market you... What? I was playing Hazmat Dave, and I still got killed and fell into lava. Oh my god, I'm playing the Stalfos again! Well, not anymore, I'm not. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a werewolf in here, too? You know? And a Frankenstein, a Dracula. You know, just complete the monster. 7 Fecta. This is happening. That's famously true, unabridged. But as they say, 3 lefts do. Now, that only counts as 90-degree left turns, for example, in a car, but still. How is that guy getting off to such a hard core lead? Like, how is he jumping off the stalks? That's not something I think I can do. I don't know. I won't be playing 12 minutes. It sounds like a bad version of a David Cage game. And you know how I feel about David Cage games. Oh, bravo, Horror King. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Well, there's no way to catch up to him at this point, so I just... practicing for the sake of practicing. Once you get stuck on a wall, you're basically done. Really thought I dodged that. I'm like, maybe I'll knock it in front of his path. Yeah, that A, he's a ghost. B, even if you knocked it in front of his path, you're still dead, and therefore can't win. So, like, now you're just being spiteful. Oof. Spike to the landing. Have you no shame? At long last, sir. Have you no sense of decency? Oh, America. McCarthyism's back. Except now it's called anti-wokeism, where they have hearings all across the country to demand if children are being told about critical race theory. I know it has Willem Dafoe. So did Beyond Two Souls, right? And I still don't like David Cage. It is nice that Willem Dafoe's willing to make video games, but he's already put in his best performance ever in a video game, and that was in the villain in James Bond 007, Everything or Nothing, the best non-GoldenEye James Bond game. There I said it. There's a sequence where you drive a motorcycle at high speed across Pontchartrain Bridge during Rush Hour, which was, at the time of the game's release, maybe the best action driving set piece in the history of video games, and it's still pretty good today. Obviously, now that open world games exist with, you know, awesome highway driving, it has been surpassed, but it's still pretty good, and at the time it was revolutionary. Oh, we got this. No, we don't. Damn. Yeah, I cannot move before hitting a ramp. It's just, it always looks like I'm going too far to the right, and so I make an adjustment at the last minute to the left, and then I just fly off. See? Going way far to the right without touching the controller. What? Yes, Elliot, I've heard that. That's great to hear, Marissa. We're happy to see you back, just in time to see me get very frustrated as I die for the 800th time on this mission. Stage? Whatever you want to call it. Dear developer, if you ever watch this, please tell me one of the later levels happens inside an alien spaceship, because that would be amazing and completely on brand for this game. So you just have to avoid some saws, and we're out of here.
Totally normal thing to do.
Oh my god, we did it! Very funny, Marissa. Alright, yeah, Watch Your Ride's fantastic. I mean, it's not that dissimilar to Guts and Glory. Although Guts and Glory, of course, has much larger scale and less fair obstacle courses. This one is much more fair, but less gory. So you figure out what it is you want to do. Like, what do you prioritize in your games? For now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Wow, those diamonds in the background are weirdly distracting. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up.
Yeah.
Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir.